Sevenbergen on the high side.
On the high line, Mitchell sideways in front of Foster and going to 6R. Amy Zucker down low.
We're beating and banging here in the Sportsman class. Still banging as we head down.
Grapple going to work there. Oh, 5 wide for a moment through 1 and 2. Back down to 4 and 3 wide off of 2. What a showing. 6 laps the distance for our one Sportsman heat race tonight. The field's set, ready to go. Dropping the throttles in turn number 4. Tyler Bradley, Marnie DeBoer on row number 1. Logan Fitzpatrick, Andy Wazorek row 2. Nate Rigneris at the tail. Green ready to come out, and we're underway. Marnie DeBoer trying to make that high line work with the 50M. It does, and she leads down the back straightaway with the 94 of Tyler Bradley in second, but here comes the L82. Logan Fitzpatrick works the top. Andy Wazorek works the bottom. 3 cars battling for the second spot. Wazorek and Fitzpatrick now side by side for third, just behind the 94 of Tyler Bradley, who runs second. Wazorek a little sideways off of turn number 2. Logan Fitzpatrick now comfortably into third, now going to work on the 94 of Bradley before they go. Marnie DeBoer continuing to lead, pulling the field off of turn number 2 and down the back chute. Bradley in second, Fitzpatrick third. Wazorek is back to the bumper of the 82 of Fitzpatrick, working on him. Fitzpatrick now goes to the inside of the 94 of Bradley. Logan Fitzpatrick trying the bottom line. Andy Wazorek gets to his bumper, literally. And here comes the 32 of Nate Rigneris, who started 5th, looking to gain a spot. He works to the inside of Wazorek. Off of turn number 4 they come. Wazorek battling back. Rigneris now in the 4th spot. Wazorek runs 5th. Fitzpatrick is in the 3rd spot. The 94 of Tyler Bradley runs in position 2, but at the white flag, it's Marnie DeBoer, your leader. Fitzpatrick again working to the inside of Bradley. Can't get it done off of turn number 2. Out front, final set of turns. Comfortable lead coming to the win. It's Marnie DeBoer in the 50M. Marnie DeBoer gets the win in the Sportsman heat race. The 94 of Tyler Bradley finishes second. 3rd place, L82 Logan Fitzpatrick. 4th place to the 32 of Nate Rigneris. And 5th place, the 9 of Andy Wazorek. Number 14, Ernie Daly of Worthington, Minnesota. Harrisburg, South Dakota's Jason Bradley on his outside in the 17J. Row 2, Josh Lean in the 7JR from Sioux Falls. And the 15 of Tom Kroc from Laverne next to him. And coming off the back will be Max Scadam in the 77. 8 laps is your distance. We come to the green for heat race number 1 of the Hobby Stocks at the Rock County Fair. Here's that trouble spot getting into turn number 1 where the track is the most slick right now. Jason Bradley's going to lead him. He pushes up the racetrack. Here comes Tom Kroc in the 15 with a big drive. Speaking of a big drive, same story for the 7JR. Josh Lean works to the inside of pole sitter. The 14 of Ernie Daly. Lean up to 3rd. Bradley sideways here in the front straightaway. Nearly collects the field. Everybody getting stacked together as we race back to turn number 1. It's a 5-car battle for the lead as Bradley's somehow able to get it. He slides up the racetrack in turn 2, and the 7JR of Josh Lean will grab the lead into turn 3. Daly a bit off the pace. Bradley works back to Lean's inside off of turn number 4. Lean slides up the racetrack in turn number 1. Bradley going to duck down to the bottom. This is where he's had trouble, and he does again. Slides up the racetrack. Tom Kroc there makes contact, and here comes the 77 of Scadam to the inside. They were 3 wide momentarily. Can Scadam hold it? He slides up, makes contact with the concrete. Kroc is into the 2nd spot. Bradley's running 3rd. Scadam runs 4th. Ernie Daly's taking the 14 to the pit area. Well, it's not pretty, but there's plenty of action here in the opening heat race for the hobby stocks. Out front with a commanding lead is Josh Lean in the 7JR. He'll bring it down the front straightaway one more time. Tom Kroc trying to chase him down in that hometown number 15. Kroc looked good there in turn number 1. He'll run the top off of turn number 2. The bottom of turn 2 has been very slick, and that's where Jason Bradley has had all of his trouble. Lean has a little trouble through 3. Gets back on the hammer down the front straightaway, but Kroc is closing in. Lean slides up the racetrack in turn number 1. Now gets the car pointed left. He'll get going down the back straightaway. Scadam with a little trouble in turn 1. Bradley with trouble in turn 2. Lean again bobbles in turn number 3, and Kroc has caught your race leader. Tom Kroc in the 15 gets to the back bumper of Josh Lean. Car sideways on the front straightaway. The 77 of Max Scadam going around, and the yellow's going to come out. And the field coming to a green. So Scadam needs to get going. Green flag about to come out. They'll bunch up, coming to the green. It waves, we're back underway. Green-white checker, 2 laps to go. Lean spins the tires on the start. Kroc's gonna look to the outside, and he's got the lead. Now in turn number 2. New race leader, Tom Kroc from Laverne in the 15. Lean now in position number 2. Jason Bradley still 3rd. Max Scadam in the 4th spot. White flag coming out, showing the field 1 lap to go. Final set of turns. Kroc gets the car sideways. Lean not going to capitalize. Tom Kroc gets the win in heat race number 1. Josh Lean in the 7JR will finish in 2nd. 3rd place, 17J of Jason Bradley in 4th place, going to Max Scadam in car number 77. You can see a little bit of front end damage to the front end of the 28 of Terry Larson. Starting inside the 2nd row. All 8 laps remain on this one. Heat race number 2 comes to the green. Much better start this time, and we're underway. Weidert pushes up the racetrack, and that's going to collect 3 cars over there. One of them getting away. The yellow comes out. Weidert up against the concrete, and the 52 of Trevor Kroc there with him. They'll both find reverse. And we come to the green in turn 4. 3rd time's the charm to get heat race number 2 for the hobby stocks underway. Connell getting a little howdy-do to the rear bumper from the 52 of Kroc, but out front will be the 28, Terry Larson. Larson leads him into turn number 3. Nose cone flapping in the wind. Connell looking to his inside, side by side for the lead. Coming to the stripe, it's Larson leading lap number 1. Connell works the bottom, catches that moisture, slips up the racetrack. The 52 of Trevor Kroc now into the 2nd spot. Connell runs 3rd. Bradley and Weidert the rest of the running order. Connell all sorts of sideways in turn number 4 as the 52 of Kroc pressuring the 28 of Larson for the lead with 6 to go. They hook bumpers as Connell slams into the concrete in turn number 1. And the yellow's going to come out for that. So the yellow is out. He'll be followed to the green by the 52 of Trevor Kroc, the 22W of Michael Weidert, and the 20B of Josh Bradley. Green flag waves, we're underway. Bradley takes a look to the inside of Weidert as Kroc works over Larson. Here comes Weidert to the inside of Kroc looking for 2nd. Kroc stronger off of turn number 2, and now Bradley takes a look to the outside of Weidert. Through 3 and 4 they go. Larson holding that bottom line well through that corner, and he'll lead with 5 to go. Track coming around, lap times getting quicker. Field of 4 remains tightly bunched as they work through turns 3 and 4. Bradley slipping up to the track just a bit. Kroc Giving a little bump draft to the 28 of Larson as they come off of turn number 4. Larson a little bit loose off of turn number 2. Kroc going to drive it in deep on the top of 3 and 4, kicking up the dust. Loses some ground. Whiter now closing in on Kroc for that second spot. Trevor Kroc may very well be the fastest car on the racetrack, but he cannot find a good line to get around the 28 of Terry Larson. They will come to the white flag as they go side by side for third, and now side by side for the lead. Kroc to the inside. He'll take over the point as the white flag waves. Larson on the very bottom of the racetrack. Bradley tried to get to his inside. Larson shut the door. Here comes Whiter trying to build the momentum on the top shelf. Those three will race for position as the 52 of Trevor Kroc comes to the win. Trevor Kroc gets the win. The 28 of Terry Larson finishes second. Third place to the 22W of Michael Whiter, and fourth to Josh Bradley in the 20B.